How's it going, guys? I'm Connor from Running Warehouse. I'm here with Simon, Category Director of Racing Footwear, and today we are going to be taking a first look at the new Adidas Adizero SL. Simon, all new shoe. Tell us what this is all about.
So the Adizero SL completes our Adizero lineup. Adizero is a franchise that's built to win races, and it's built to train for races. Each shoe within there forms part of this runner's toolbox, if you like. If they open it up, we take that shoe for that session, that shoe for that session, that shoe for that race. The SL forms part of our training lineup. This becomes the easy daily trainer within our Adizero world.
Now, from a cushioning perspective, it looks like it's about a medium stack height, should be a fairly versatile shoe underfoot. What is the cushioning all about? What do we have inside the shoe?
So you've got a 31mm stack height with an 8.5mm drop. It's built with a Lighstrike chassis, but the super cool thing about this shoe is the forefoot drop-in. The drop-in in the forefoot is Lighstrike Pro, our known, loved, fast racing foam. We bring it to the SL because we wanted to still bring the idea of fast tempo runs within the shoe. Lighstrike is incredibly soft, it's lightweight by virtue of its name, but with Lighstrike Pro in the forefoot, as you move through transition, you just get this oomph, you get this propulsion forward.
Now, we've seen this Lighstrike Pro in other shoes like the Adizero Pro. It's known for that ultra responsive, ultra springy design, but in a lot of the shoes, we see it with rod setups. Do we have any sort of plate or rod in this shoe?
No, Adizero SL is based on foam only, and that's one of the unique things about it in our full lineup. Even an RC would have a torsion system or an Adidas with a torsion system. But within this shoe, we wanted to bring something that was different, had a different underfoot feeling and experience. Again, part of the runner's toolbox, each shoe should play a different role, and that's why this comes as it does, because it adds something new to the whole lineup.
Now, moving on down to the outsole, tell us what we have going on from a durability and traction standpoint.
So largely from a daily training perspective, you need good grip, good coverage, good durability, and that's exactly what this is providing. It follows similar cutouts that you might expect from an Adizero design logic, say the cutout in the forefoot that follows the likes of a Pro. That really is one, removing weight, two, not adding anything. We know that runners maybe aren't using this area, and also helps us remove a little weight and tie back into the franchise ID. But largely this is full coverage, which really means you can put a lot of miles into this shoe. You can wear it in as many conditions as you can think, and it just gives someone that underfoot nice feeling of being secure throughout their run.
Now, finishing the shoe off, we got to talk about the upper. How did you go about designing this and kind of creating that lightweight design, but still having all the support you need for the daily training miles?
I think you touched on it just there. As part of our training lineup, we could have gone super lightweight, super thin, think a Takumi or a Pro. But really the use case of this shoe is built to put in the miles, that easy daily running as part of the lineup. So we wanted to bring something that was super comfortable as a number one. That's why overt padding in the heel, super soft tongue for that first moment when you drop your foot into the shoe, feels super plush and nice on foot. But also, as you can see through the forefoot on medial and lateral side, so the medial side here is an example, we just add a little more support through engineered zoning. So it's a full engineered mesh, but we make use of the mesh through zoning. So in the toe down, you see we have a little bit more open area, a little bit more flexibility, breathability, more adaptation, if you like, as you go through those runs. But then, as I mentioned, lateral and medial lockdown at the bottom of the eye state, just to make sure the foot is nice and secure, doesn't move around, and you're not thinking about the upper too much as you're putting in those miles.
Now, we've talked about the versatility of this shoe, but at the end of the day, what do you think most people are going to use this shoe for in their training lineup?
Most people will be using this shoe for those easy daily runs. If you're going to get out there, put in a 5K, maybe a 10K, or even if you're just starting off and you want something that feels super plush, nice underfoot, this is what people might gravitate towards as part of their lineup to use this. Maybe using this and then moving on to say a Boston or a Pro as part of that race day lineup, or indeed using this shoe as an all-rounder. Why not? It's got Lighstrike, it's got Lighstrike Pro, it's got everything in this shoe that can help you go fast, if that's what you want.
And my final question for you is, when does this shoe come out and what is it coming in at?
This shoe is coming out in December. of 2022, and it's going to drop at 120 bucks.
Wow, fantastic value for a highly versatile, very kind of performance-driven shoe that can do a lot of things really well. I think I'm extremely excited for the Adidas Adizero SL. If you're looking to get a pair on your feet, you can find it here at Running Warehouse.